Terrorism and attacks on people in the name of a movement will not be tolerated, says the Prime Minister in London. Government have to pay bigger price if Khaleda Zia's treatment not arranged, warns Khashru. And ACC summons Dr. Yunus and 12 others on 4 and 5th October in embezzlement case. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to myTV News. I'm Fawzia Roshan with you in the newsroom today. We are still watching the headlines and I'm going to the details. No more tolerance would be shown in case of the happening of 2013 to 14 like arson, terrorism and inhuman narcotics prior to the next national election in the name of a movement, says the Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. The Premier said this at a community reception hosted in honor of her at the Madras Centre Hall, Westminster, London. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina urged expatriates not to worry about sanctions. Demanding Khaleda Zia's release and sending abroad for treatment, BNP Standing Committee member Amir Khosrow Mohammed Chaudhry said that if there is a delay, the government will have to live with a high price. He said this as the chief guest at the Gwalando intersection of Rajbari at the beginning of the Faridpur Divisional Road March demanding the fall of the government, mentioning that the nation is in crisis today. Khosrow said that the government has taken away the voting rights of the people. The BNP leader also commented that false cases are being filed against activists while they are in power illegally. If Khaleda Zia's doctors think she needs a treatment abroad, she will have to go through the legal process, says Awami League Joint General Secretary Mahbubul Alam Hanif. Hanif said that BNP actually wants to do politics over Khaleda Zia's illness. Hanif said this in response to questions from journalists after a program in Kushtia. The people of this country believe that free, fair and peaceful elections are possible according to the constitution, but BNP is involved in conspiracies as a puppet of foreign powers, added Hanif. The Anti-Corruption Commission has summoned 13 persons, including Dr. Muhammad Yunus, for acquiescing in a money laundering case. They have been asked to appear in ACC office on October 5. A letter signed by ACC Deputy Director Muhammad Gulshan Anwar Pradhan in this regard is sent on September 27. Department of Inspection for Factories and Establishments on July 23, 2022 sent a letter to the anti-graft body to investigate the allegation raised against Dr. Yunus for embezzling money of the workers. According to the allegation, most of Grameen Telecom's transactions since 1996 are suspicious. Not only that, the organization wants only to investigate the money laundering allegations made by the workers to the ILO. Recently, Dr. Yunus returned to the Emirate after paying Taka for 176 crore dues of 176 workers. The workers filed an application to withdraw the case. The United States supports the desire of the people of Bangladesh to freely elect their leaders, says U.S. State Department spokesman Matthew Miller. He said that the United States only wants to ensure that the people of Bangladesh can freely elect their leaders. Spokesperson Matthew Miller said this in response to questions from reporters at a regular press conference on Monday, local time. He also said that the United States does not support any particular party in Bangladesh. Miller said the United States does not want to influence the results of the elections in Bangladesh. The World Bank has reduced the GDP growth forecast of Bangladesh for the current financial year 2013 to 2014. According to a new report of the organization, this fiscal year GDP may be 5.6%. A report emulated Bangladesh Development Update has been released today at the organization's Dhaka office. World Bank Country Director in Bangladesh and Bhutan, Adroya Sek, presented the detailed information of the report. According to the report, there will be 5.8% growth in the country in 2025. In South Asia, India will grow by 6.3% and Maldives by 5.2%. Growth in Sri Lanka in 2023 was a negative, -3.8%. The country will turn around in 2024 and the growth will be 1.7%. Earlier, the World Bank had predicted 7.1% growth in 2021 to 2022 at 6% in 2022 to 23. The attitude of some businessmen to make excessive profits and the tendency to make money fraudulently has had an adverse effect to the business of the country, says President Mohammad Shahabuddin. He called for a resistance against dishonest traders speaking at the Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujib Art Award ceremony in the capital today. The president said that the vision of a smart Bangladesh is a sustainable development, not only the profit but also urged the businessmen to fulfill their social responsibilities. Bangladesh Army is number one in UN mission and this reputation should be maintained, says the Chief of Army Staff S.M. Shafiuddin. He said this at the regimental color presentation ceremony to 4 units of Bangladesh Army organized at M.R. Chaudhry Parade Ground of Chittagong Cantonment today. He also said that every member of the Army must perform their duties with the spirit of service and sacrifice. Senior officers of the Army, Navy and senior officers of the local civil administration and military personnel of various ranks were present. Viewers, now international news. The tension between India and Canada is ongoing over the killing of Sikh leader Hardeep Singh Nijjar, who supported the independent state of Khalistan. Because of this, India has asked Canada to evacuate 41 diplomats by October 10. This was stated in the Reuters report today. According to the report, Canada has 62 diplomats in India. India said Canadian diplomats should be reduced by 41 from this number. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has alleged that the intelligence agents of the Indian government had a direct role in the killing of Sikh leader and Canadian citizen Hardeep Singh Nijjar in Canada just June. Since then, there has been tension between the two countries. We are about to the end of the headlines once again. Terrorism and attacks on people in the name of a movement will not be tolerated, says the Prime Minister in London. Government have to pay bigger price if Khaleda Zia's treatment not arranged, warns Khashru. ACC summons Dr. Yunus and 12 others on 4 and 5th October in embezzlement case. India asks Canada to evacuate 41 diplomats. Tension continues over Sikh leader Hardeep Singh Nijjar killing. That's all from our newsroom for now. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News online, visit YouTube/MyTVBD News. And to watch all our programs, visit YouTube/MyTVBangla, Facebook/MyTVBangla. Our next bulletin will be telecast in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Don't forget to join with us. Till then, stay connected. Allah Hafiz.